Hi, it's me, and I'd like to talk to you about trouble with teenagers. I went through some stuff with my teenager when she was little, and I'd like to share with you what you might be able to do to help your situation. As we know, teenagers grow older and they act like they know everything and they don't want to listen. So, for those of you who are having trouble with controlling your teenagers or coming to some kind of agreement with your teenagers, I want to inform you of something called the PINS petition. Now, I know that it is available in New York and New York City. You need to inquire in other states if they have that available. What it is it's called the PINS petition, and it stands for Persons in Need of Supervision, PINS. And it used to be where it was good up until the age of 16. I believe they have extended it up until the age of 18. So parents, what you can do is you file a petition with the family court, and they give you a piece of paper and you check off what your child is doing, whether it be breaking curfew, stealing, having sex, not listening, not coming home. You can check off all these things, and then they arrange for you a court date to bring your child to court. If your child refuses to appear, what happens is they put a warrant out for your child. If the child voluntarily chooses to come to court, they will void the warrant, which is something I went through. And, now don't get nervous, because don't be surprised if your child goes to court, which is something that happened to me, and they happen to see their friends at family court and they're like, yo, what's up, man? Yo. So it's like cool, right? But it's not cool, and we know that. And luckily, there was a situation where a boy was being taken away from his mom, and the guards were holding him down because he was screaming he wasn't going to go. And my child saw that and was like shocked and turned to me and said, if you ever do that to me and let that happen to me, I will never speak to you again. At which point I turned to her and said, well, then you know what you have to do, right? So, also, you need to be aware that children get their own attorney that is appointed to them by the court to protect their interests. So you go into the court in front of a judge, the judge asks what's going on, talks to your child, and tells you something that has to be followed, which they get a caseworker, you get a caseworker with your child, and you speak to the caseworker and let the caseworker know like once a month what's going on. However, they are very hard to reach over the phone. Majority of the time, they will not return your call. When I was involved with them, they told me they must return mail for some reason. I don't know what the heck that is. But I left a message once, and they did respond because I left it in such a way where they got nervous, so they responded. The other thing is that, I would recommend that you ask the court to mandate counseling, which is what I did. So you get free counseling for your child, and you stay outside, and sometimes you'll be called in for a double session with the child, and majority of the time you'll be waiting outside so the child speaks to a therapist for free. So they will be either a therapist in training, like someone in college who needs to have that internship, or they will be someone who has a little bit of experience, depending on where you're located. And I dealt with the Queens system, and I dealt with the Brooklyn system. Now, you can, your child can be taken away to a home if they continue to disobey. However, you don't want that, because from what I learned from people I work with, that they can learn, new ways to misbehave. And being a sociology major many years ago, I had to read books on subcultures of criminal behavior, and sure enough, they said that, when they go away to these places, be it jail or group homes, they're sorry they got caught, and they learn new ways not to get caught. So we don't want that. We want counseling. That's what you want to push for. So I know it's really hard to deal with these things. I've been through it, and I want to wish you the best, and I hope that some of this advice has helped. Good luck.